What's going on, everyone? How's it going? Welcome back to another Spin&Go video here on the PokerStaples channel. Thank you so much for checking it out. I am coming at you with a very rosy face today. I went golfing. I might have got a slight burn. You guys like my farmer's tan? Uh-oh. So, enjoy my constant embarrassment throughout this video. But hopefully we're going to win some money. So today we're starting at the $30 level, you guys. If we win, we're up to the 60s. If we lose, we're down to the 15s. This is a bubble match, so let's see how it goes. Had some recent success in the Spin&Gos, so I'm feeling pretty good about things. Let's see if we can make it happen. All right. $30 spin against Onoshavan from Russia. We're going to be playing for 60. And Holder Wolf from Germany. Alright, let's do it, you guys. Let's go. 7-9 suited. This is a hand I would like to play. Alright, nice. We're going to fold. I'm going to start with a raise. Let's start right off the bat with a raise, my friend. Fold. Alright, we'll take it. 3-4 offsuit, not going to be a play on the button. So if there's anyone that has just started watching the series, which I think we probably picked up a few based on the episode two days ago, which was very successful. Basically how it works is that you win one, you get to move up in levels. If you lose two, you have to move down in levels. So we've sort of spanned all the way from $5 all the way up to $100. And we've been to the top maybe 4 or 5 times throughout this series. And we've been down to $5 once and $7 twice. So it sort of fluctuates. And today, we're playing at the 30s. Okay, so... okay. Steals. Steals, man. Bluffs. Going in, 3-4-9, check, 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 call the turn, check, check, bet the river, oh, thin bets, let's go, thin bets, it's very thin. I don't think they have any queens or nines though, so they have like some flushes, but very rarely. Most of the time they have like a 4 or a 3 or a deuce, or they're not going to call. So I think we could get some value there. We do lose to some 4s, though. If they ever have a queen or a 9, it's a disaster. Or just punting money. Let's bet on this ace-8-6. Just 31 chips into 90. We don't want to make it too big here. They call. Okay, we have a queen of clubs on the turn. Pretty good card to keep betting here. So 72 into 150 sounds good to me. Does set up the river for a shove. If we wanted to do that, we probably wouldn't want to do that with ace-9. But, you know, it tells a consistent story for when we do want to do it. Raise to 40. All right. Queen Jack suited is a beauty, and check raise incoming on the deuce 6-6. Goes check check. Interesting. Now we can lead or check raise. I'm just gonna lead against Anish. They fold. Excellent. Ace 4. Awkward against holder. Limps. All right, I'll limp as well. That's cool. I'll limp it in here with the ace 4. Start with the check. Gonna be hard to get paid off 3 times here. There's a few bad cards, but really not too many. So I'm just gonna start with the check call. See a turn. Which is a 9 of clubs. Not the best turn in the world. Does complete some things like queen 9, 8-9, jack 10, ace 9. Although that was already a hand. They bet 40 again. Pretty easy call on the turn. And now we have aces and 9s with a queen kicker. Check, check, and we're going to win. Against what? A queen? No, 10-7. They had a straight draw. Turn to straight draw. A 9-8 on the button here. I raise. Had so much fun on the golf course today, you guys. When the Spin&Go comes out, if you guys want to check it out on my vlogging channel, you can sort of see what happened there, but definitely way too much sun. Like, I am very tired right now just because of the sun, I think. And I'm just trying to pound water, but my whole arm and face just feels hot. 15-30. Limp. I'm going to be all in with the ace-5. And a fold. Sweet. Take it. Pocket 5s is pretty good. And let's go all in again. Against Anashvan, who calls with ace-3. Okay, we're ahead. That's a decent start. Can we dodge the ace or the 3? Yes, we can. We're going to take a heads up here against Holder Wolf. GG, Anish. We got our heads up against our German friend, Holder Wolf. And jack 4, we're going to start with a limp. A limp and fold. Only cost us 15, though. Wasn't too much. Here we go. Oh, that could have been it. Holder. That could have been it. They didn't take the bait, though. All right, we're going to limp. We're inducing some action here. Dang it, they check. And no, we see the worst flop in the world. They bet 30. Getting 3-1. Fine, we'll call. We want an ace or a queen on the turn, or like a 9 is pretty decent. Yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. It's okay. 3 deuce, I'm gonna fold. We still have plenty of time and a pretty decent lead here. King Jack. Walks. Walks. It's okay. Limp the 9-10, get a check. We see a Jack 9-8, the lead for 30. Pretty easy spot to call, I think. Don't think we want to raise yet. Seeing 8 on the turn, okay. They have a 30 again. I'm still just going to call here. We lose to any Jack, we lose to any 8, we lose to any straights. We're beating draws, which we now no longer beat. I'm not going to bluff because I don't think they're going to fold better hands. Although I did think we were going to lose a decent amount there. Alright, and they're pretty short here. Any king, definitely going to be all in against the stack. Call big queen jack. Okay, we're slightly ahead. That's a queen on the flop. We need a king. Jokes. We're just going to lose the pot. We're just going to lose it. It's okay, though. We're still in the lead. It's fine. We've lost a flip, and we're still in the lead in a hyper. Let's keep it in perspective. Limp check. We're going to check call on the flop with a pair of 2s. Turn a beautiful 5 of hearts. Oof. I love that card. Check on the river. Hard to get paid off by worse hands. We'll just check. Maybe they bluff. They do not. And we're on to the next one. Limp the 4-7. Fold the shove. Alright, let's see a flop. 9-8-5. This is so close to like wanting to do something here. We don't have any outs on that turn, and they have a decent amount of aces. We're checking back. So we'll check it down with a queen high. Okay. We get a walk! We had queens! You didn't know that, but we would have preferred you to play something there. Limp the 10-8, we get a call 3-3-9. This is a decent hand to bet, but they lead up for 80 chips. I'm gonna fold. We had 3 to a straight, which is worth something for sure, but 10 high, so we can't really call the pot size lead. We would continue with like any ace high there, any pair obviously, any flush draw obviously. Goes check check, we see an 8 of diamonds on the turn. I'm gonna bet now, 48. If they shove, I'm gonna fold because I think they just have better hands. If they call though, we have the best hand a lot. Holder is really tanking here, which makes me nervous. What could they be thinking with? Oh, okay. Alright, 8-5, limp it in. This is becoming a grindy match. We've been in this spot for a while. Okay, 6-7 deuce, sure. Let's bet. Let's make it like 55 here. With our open ender and call a shove if it comes in. We also do have 3 to a flush and an overt card, so there's some good things going on there. See, fold. They're getting much shorter now, not 5 deuce shorter. Can't quite shove that one, but you know, we have them in a very good position. We just need to hold. Get the best hand. Get the best hand and hold it. Or have the worst hand and get lucky. Those are the 2 things I'd like to happen. Here we flop a gutter on the 3-4-6. Sure, let's bet. Try and pick up these 80 chips with our 9 high, and we do. That's a big success. Maybe we got them to fold 10 high, or jack high, or queen high. God forbid, like king high or ace high. That'd be the dream. I wanted to shove there. I'm not going to. We've just been limping in everything, so we don't have to risk it. We just limp stab, like 42 chips here. Checking back our ace highs. A lot of our kings. Not all of them, though. You can bet some. Holder Wolf is thinking. Sitting out. Interesting. Queen Jack. I will shove over this limp. Try and pick up these 80 chips in the middle with a hand that flops pretty well. And they fold, which is great. We have them back down to pretty short here. I'm going to try and limp the 8-4. Oh, a min raise. Alright. I guess we'll call. And fold. Call and fold. Blinds are up to 30 and 60 now. Still chilling around 1100. It's been very grindy. A min raise. They're so tight. They've been limping so much. Maybe I can fold here. It's 3-4 suited. So I'm definitely not folding against a standard opponent, but they've been limping so much. Speaking of limping, we have aces. Well, hard to get paid now. I mean, because what can they have? They bet 60, okay. If they have a queen, obviously we're getting all the money. There's no question. But we need them to bluff with some things. Bet 60. I mean, if they have a queen, we'll just shove. We'll shove. I was thinking about raising smaller so that maybe we could get hero calls from some things and like a queen would go all in anyways, but I think it's just unnecessary. So 5-6, they have 4 big blinds. Obviously all in here, we called by ace 3. We have 40%, we flopped 2 pair though. Hold it, yes we do on the turn. We're back up to the 60s. Back up, that was a big match. It was gonna be the 15s or the 60s. That's a big bubble match. All right, so let's turn that back on. Let's get a $60 going. We're gonna win up to $600,000. That is much bigger than the spins I've had before. I've now had a 25x in my life, which is pretty cool. Petrix won from Romania and Misha from Germany. We're gonna play for a min $120. That's okay with me. I just want to get up to the hundreds, you guys. It's fun. At the hundreds, we're gonna spend the milli, so I mean, it's okay. Raise to 40, a 3-bet to 130. I am going to fold. I'm gonna fold. It's very exploitable. Folding that a7 to the 3-bet, but like we're just banking on them not exploiting us there. Raise up the king of hearts, 7 of spades. Interesting. Bet you. I mean, check call, bet call, bet folds. Can't bet folds. Check raise. Okay, check call the turn now. Pick up a pair, which is good. We have 2 pair. Check call the river. Yeah, check call the river with bluff catcher. Defeat the 4-3. It worked out well. We got the maximum amount of money there. Limp, sure. We'll see a flop in position with the 4-7. It feels like we have a gutter, but we don't, you know? We're one off the gutters and stuff. 10 of spades on the turn is pretty decent. Pick up a flush draw. 7 high. Let's bluff. Bluff stars. Hey, it works out. They fold. Or they can call and we can get lucky. I mean, there's so many ways to win when you bluff. There's extra ways to win. Limp, check. We see a king 10-7. I'm going to start with the check call. We see an ace on the turn. Still check calling. Queen on the river. This is a pretty bad river. Bad run out for us. I've seen a lot of comments recently basically people asking like, why am I not betting as much? Like, you're not playing aggressively enough and stuff like that. I do read all the comments, you guys. I definitely don't respond to all of them, obviously. But I do read all of them. And, you know, I'm making a very conscious decision to play differently than it was before. And I'm consulting players that are better than myself on how to do that. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes, because I definitely make tons and tons of mistakes all the time, you know? And a lot of you guys could definitely be pointing those out to me, you know? But, you know, it's not like I've sort of lost my way or anything with a lot more check calling. I think it's just a better strategy against the opponents I'm trying to play against, you know? So, by the way, we're going to bet, though, because we have 2 pair. Aces and 2s. And we're now up to 900s with a shot to get up to the $100 spinners. If we can finish these 2 off, we have over half the chips in play. We are not done, though. There's still lots of time. Raise a shove. Petrix should call everything here. Jacks against 10-8. Whoa. Misha. That's crazy. All right, we're heads up against Petrix from Romania. Good luck, my friend. Well, I mean, I'm rooting for them to get second. Let's make that clear. I would like them a solid second place in this, but, you know, I hope we can still be friends after. That's what I'm saying, Petrix. Min-raise, all right, let's go with the 9-8. Let's see a flop, which is 10-6 deuce. Start with a check and call. King in the turn. King of hearts. Ugh. I'm going to check raise bluff so many turns. That's such a bad one, though. I'm going to fold. Like, any jack or under turn, I'm going to check raise bluff there. 6-7-7, we're going to bet on this flop. We want to make it like around 48 here, I think. Their queen jack. Take it down. All right. We are tied in chips right now. King 9 of hearts. Let's play. Let's flop a king and check and call. 9 of the turn. Let's check and raise. Because we can represent all sorts of flush draws and stuff. And that's a good thing. Yes, we do shut down their bluff sometimes, but like when they have a hand, we're going to get paid off. Hey, here we go. Can we hold? To get to the hundreds, ace-king against ace-10. Good start. We don't want a king or a 9. We don't get a king or a 9. Let's go, you guys. We have laddered from the 30s to the 60s, the 60s to the hundreds, and now the hundreds to a milli? I mean, it'd be a fairy tale. We are back at the top of the Spin&Go ladder. Okay. $200 is what I meant. That's fine. Al Knocker, 666 from Brazil, and Throwing Ace from Belgium. I recognize this name. Throwing Ace. I don't know where from. Maybe we played before or something. Hey, just run like a champion, please. Just run so good. Just going to start with a check call, though. It's a dry board. We can't represent very many bluffs. We're going to be check calling like almost all of our hands there. They bet 40 on the 7 of diamonds turn. I'm going to raise small. I don't want to risk them checking back the river, so I'm going to make it 140 to go here. They call. And wow. Okay. Do lose to some things now. Still got to shove. Ow. Alright. We're heads up. We're heads up. They had a 6. They thought we were bluffing, which is valid. Sometimes we're bluffing. I don't think enough there, but you know. So we are going to play this match. Raise a min re-raise from Throwing Ace. Pretty easy call, obviously, with the 6-4. We miss here. We're 1 away from double gutter on both ends. We need it to be an 8 and a deuce. Then we have the double gutter. Limp, I'm going to raise it up with the King 5 suited. And let's bet 48 chips here. I raised to 120. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll call. I mean, this is a spot where it's basically like, hey, I have a better king than you, or a deuce, or I'm bluffing. And this is a stupid spot to bluff. It's so dumb. They did just min-click back, though. Ugh, God. I am resigned to just calling now. This feels like such a punt. But they did just min-click back 3-bet. And limp call a raise, and then a raise on the king deuce deuce. They have to have some crazy factor here. I feel like I'm punting. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm punting. Well, it's going to look like I'm punting if I lose. And if I win, I look like a genius. Let's go! Alright, we got it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today on Tomato Day. I really appreciate it. That was fun, man. We won a 30, a 60, and a 100. That's the first time in the series we've won 3 Spin&Gos in one episode. So we have witnessed history today. I don't know. That's a little much. If you guys liked the video, let me know down in the comments below. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It definitely helps me grow here on YouTube. I want to continue putting in effort. And you guys hitting that subscribe button motivates me to keep doing it. So thank you to those of you that do that. And everyone for tuning in and watching. But we're going to be back with more Spin&Gos tomorrow. Until then, we'll see you later.